it is about you. You need to have a strong sense of identity. You need to know who you are if you want to know where you're going. And that is ultimately what it's about.
Who I am doesn't matter. What you think of me doesn't count. What I have to say is important.
I don't stand in front of you as an anarchist, but I stand in front of you as a warrior of peace.
Then I saw that we are so powerful. Like our voices are so powerful.
Alright guys, I want you guys to calm down and think about a childhood memory.
I know so much is not talked about, so much is never said. Sometimes these problems, all they are is just words, and they are never talked about, they are never looked at. And I know that if you send me to Davos, then I will not be afraid to say that to the leaders. I used to not be able to speak, I can speak now.
Thank you very much. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, are the 15 people that you have selected to speak to you today. I don't know how you decide amongst them, and I'm pleased that it's you, not me, that is having to make that decision. 6 people, you must vote for 6 people, and no more than 6, and you can only vote for each person once. Okay? The 6 people you have chosen to represent you are Gillian. The second person you've selected is Whitney.
I was so surprised when they called my name, and I didn't really know what to do, so I just kind of sat there and people piled on top of me. And at that point I knew, these are the people I'm representing, and so I need to really take into account what they're thinking.
The third person you have selected is Nick. Yunnan.
When the name came out, I was like, my mind kind of went blank. I mean, I wasn't really like jumping all over the place and feeling excited. It kind of went blank, because nothing like that has ever happened before. So it's kind of a new experience and you don't really know how to handle it.
Ravina. The 6th person you have selected to represent you in Davos and join the rest of these 5 is Juan.
I had like a mixture of feelings and it was happiness and sadness. I felt happy because I was representing the group at Davos, but at the same time, I mean, everybody was leaving, the other 54 participants were leaving, that I just wanted for the 60 to go to Davos.
biggest fear today is that people won't ask questions, and I actually want them to ask questions because I think that will just turn the event into just another talk shop where we were there, we talk, and nobody listened, nobody paid any attention. Okay guys, we're at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, and we're about to go into this compound. We're coming.
See you guys.
Good luck. Yeah.
6 youngsters from around the globe have been selected through the British Council's global network to join us here to discuss what influences are shaping their views and concerns. You'll hear what they care about and why, and perhaps more importantly, and I'm not going to beat around the bush here, more importantly, this is about what you can do for them.
What I do is I work with street and slum children who are marginalized and ostracized by society. I feel that they need someone who realizes that their future is up to them. And so what I do is I go out there and I put myself out there and I help these children realize that just because of where they were born or the circumstances they were placed in doesn't necessarily mean that they don't have a future. Because I truly believe that you have to be the difference you want to see in the world. And that is why I do what I do.
Excellent. Well done. Thank you very much indeed. Brilliant. Whitney.
First, I want to start with a little statistic. I'm from North America. And in North America, every single year, we spend $20 billion on ice cream. It would only cost $10 billion to build enough schools to put all the world's children into primary school. To me, this shows that it's not a problem of resources, it's a problem of allocation. If we put our ideas and our money into the right way, then we can really make a difference in the world.
Poverty, social inequality, and millions of youngsters and children not being able to have access to education is a common problem in Latin America. So I think it's really, really good to include the youngsters into a conversation by means of local, why not regional and global forums.
As we are sitting here today, there are young people in destitute situation. I know of some people who are sitting in countries such as Lebanon at the moment, and they have to dodge bombs. People in Palestine and Israel, they're fighting over borders because they can't talk to their leaders. And I think the most important thing that I have to say to you today is that we are here to talk to you, but we're not just going to wait around for you to talk to us.
Excellent. Well done you. Anybody else on that point?
Something I would like to change. I think a qualified global leader should actually listen to voices from all kinds of people, not just young people, you know. They should listen to octogenarians too. They should listen to their parents too. I mean, I'm not saying that you should agree with them, but at least take it in. I mean, what's wrong with having another opinion? You get more choices to choose from. Isn't that better?
You make it
so what I'm saying is that if I could change something, I would just want all the global leaders to use their ears instead of just, I mean, using them as decoration for their head or something. Use your ears and listen to the voices around you.
Peer education projects, when you have youth-led groups teaching young people how to use their voice and how to create an active community and society, because once you've trained up a young person and once you've shown them how to use their tools and their voice, they won't ever stop. Like, I like to take myself for an example, because I mean, we've had I've set up my own organisation. Well, I felt like the World Economic Forum and the processes I've been through this past year, it's like walking up to the tallest, Mount Everest if you like, or that cliff over there, and standing at the very top of it, right at the World Economic Forum, and then seeing everything we can do below, and then grabbing everything I've learned and all the experience I've had, and then just diving right into the water and taking it right back down to the grassroots level. Just there with people, and to say, look at the top of this mountain, you can get up there too, and then dive off with everything you've learned.